Hello. Got a bit of a cough still. Should have updated before I started the stream. I'm getting some water. Oh, camera is dead. Oh, because I didn't ever turn it on. I mean, it's not dead per se. It's simply not alive. Okay. Back in a minute. Still going. I should have done this before. Well, you know what we got to do while that's downloading? There's only one option. It's taking so long to start. All right, we'll proverb until the time comes. People are gonna say you're lying, you're not programming, and it's like I'm trying, dude. Believe me, I'm trying to program. All right, what? Let's just try to proverb around here. What? Looking for something missing here. 4, 5, 4. What are we missing? Oh, this one. That's like that. See, we've made progress. It's all you need. 1 iota of progress every day. And then you'll succeed in the games industry. It's awesome. Oh yeah, we like the ones that are catty corner to the things. Do 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 do. Oops. Five, 6, 6. Can't really conclude anything about those. This 2, however, is fine. All right, we got it. We got it. All right. Our game updated. So we're going to switch back. at all that. We did like all this while we were updating. It's like when people play video games because they're compiling. That's what we did. All right. Very good. Very good. You're making your first game. What can I suggest? I mean, you have to choose, because if it's not something you really want to make, it ain't getting done. So okay. So this might be a short stream. You know, it's late night. Oh, come on, dude. We're just going to do a little bit. It's like we just did on the Proverbs, just like a little iota. This level called Wardrobes it's just a place where I screw around and just edit it all the time. So now here's the thing about wardrobes right now. So I'm putting in animations. So like you'll note it, when I push this rock, you'll note what happens when it falls, right? It goes boom. See that? And it just has a little like bounce when it hits. And it's like proportional. Uh-oh. Okay, that was loading a shader right there. You know, it's like proportional to how high it falls, right? So if you watch this one, I mean, it's kind of behind the wall, but you can see it bounces a lot. And if I do this one, it bounces a teeny bit. So I was doing that today, and there's a bunch of little animations like that. Should have compiled the shader at game start. Well, in the game's not done. In the final game, of course, we will. So you're going to see, so now when this thing, let me just clear out all this water here for avoidance of doubt. This lily pad, when we load the level, is going to float this way. And then when it hits the end here, it'll like have a little bounce, like a sideways kind of a bounce, you know, and that's like a different little thing. We might want to have one for like, oh, this is actively in a river or whatever, but we don't have that. So we have this little bounce that you see there. And that's just procedural also. Now the thing is, if I put this on there, I don't think it's going to bounce correctly because I didn't do that yet. Yeah, see the thing underneath goes, but the stone on top doesn't. And then even for stuff like this, I'm not sure. Let's move the camera over here. I'm not sure what it's gonna look like if I do like a stack here, you know. So I might want to do some, because I think they're all gonna do the bounce, and that might look cool or it might look fucking stupid. So let's see. That's actually not terrible. I would leave that. The part that looks terrible is actually how they shift when I push them. right? I mean, it's better than them standing still, but I want to do something better for that. I want to do a thing where they feel kind of unstable and wobbly. Okay, this, I could leave that right now. That's actually kind of fine. Because I think also, the thing is they're falling shorter distances. So you're naturally getting a bigger bounce on the bottom and less on top, which is kind of cool. It's like picking the axis offset differently. Okay, I can live with that for now. Like right now, we're just trying to make it so it's like the game doesn't feel dead, right? And then we can tweak the exact animations later. Shouldn't they be the same distance? The object on top is offset by the height of the bottom object. Oh, you're right. So maybe they are. Maybe I just was talking out my ass. Maybe they are the same distance. Let's see. Yeah, they are, because you would see them going into each other, right? If the bottom ones were going further or something. It's actually pretty good for like something I just whipped up today in an hour. Okay. So I want to do this thing over here then with this. The skipping stone doesn't follow the thing, and that should not be too hard. And then we'll think about other stuff. So one thing we could do, we could make the lily like bob into the water when you push something on it. Like right, yeah, I don't know. When we walk over it, we sort of have an animation, but I don't know if it's good. I kind of maybe messed it up. I don't know. But like you kind of want it to sync, and I'm sort of doing something different. Whoops. There we go. Oh, did I not? There we go. I just want this like in there. Boom. And in fact, we'll start it a little closer, just so it doesn't take that long. We'll open this out. Yeah, we'll move this out of the way. Oh, do you want to see the other thing that I did? I'm going to put the camera back over here for a second. So there's this thing. It's a vertical mirror, right? And for people who have been following the stream, maybe you'll guess what I did. I don't know. We haven't streamed this in a long time, but okay, we got a load of shader again. So you see, like, my guy is like correctly reflected off the vertical mirror, but when I teleport, he doesn't like walk on walls, right? You want him to walk around normally. So he kind of has to like go from that pose to standing upright. And you used to just teleport and you would snap there, but you're vertical, and it didn't totally make sense and it looked weird. But now you teleport and you like land sideways and then you rectify, right? So you go boop, boop, boop. So that's another, it's just a little like procedural thing that happens over time. It's actually exactly the same as the rocks landing. It's the whole same system. Is that correctly reflected? The head is at the top of the mirror. Shouldn't the reflection have the head to the left then? No. Dude, we thought about this for a long ass time. basically the way things reflect, the way that it makes sense in a grid-based world for things to reflect, right, is for things along the outside edge of the mirror to map to the outside edge and things on the inside edge to map to the inside edge. So like if you follow the feet like back and up, that's where the feet are. And the reason is because that's the only way to make gameplay that's like good. You could cross it, right? So what you're saying, and that's another option that we thought about. It could be like, oh, the feet are reflecting off the inside edge of the mirror, and so they should be where the head is. The thing is, that's also actually, like, you think that's how mirrors work in real life, but they actually don't unless you're pointing a laser at them. So, yeah. Anyway, it's how they work in this game. How hard was it to pull this off? I mean, no individual thing is that hard. It's just, you know, video games are just like 100,000 things like this, right? And then eventually you have a video game. Just like Proverbs. Yeah, it's exactly like Proverbs. Reflection looks correct to you. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we're not changing it. But the point being, I thought about reflections and got confused back and forth about which way they could go. They should go like several times. It's like not really trivial. Can you rotate the box? Mostly no. Mostly no. But maybe there's a way. But no, you can't just like pick it up and rotate it. Okay, so this is like, you know, this is some enums for all the different things. And it's Lily Stop is that one that I was showing you. And what happens is we call initiate Lily Stop. And we just put this little animation on there when that's called, right? So it's just this thing, and it's got a few values, not that many. And then when we say apply Lily Stop, we get the position and orientation of the object, and then we do some stuff to it based on those parameters, right? And then, you know, it counts down the elapsed time and it goes away when it's done. And you could sort of, you know, so usually I don't write code that would map to object oriented very much, but you could think of this as like this would map mostly pretty cleanly if you did it that way. Like the initiates are like the constructor for the thing. Apply is just like a method. And then there's also an update that's separate from the apply. For reasons. And I think that's it. There's sort of like 3 functions. So, yeah. And then there's, you know, switch statements that call them based on what. Instead of storing a function pointer in the thing that goes to a so-called method, we have just an enum and we just call things. And this is actually, it doesn't totally map to object-oriented because we pass different parameters sometimes. Like here we're passing the entity, and here we're passing the entity manager. And like, could you standardize it? Yeah. But you know, so that's how that's working. Anyway, so when we say initiate, so the like a heft is like when you push a stone and it just kind of tilts and stuff, right? So here we figure out if we want to do it. Okay. So we have this function when we want to do things recursively upward. We say like heft entity and supporteds, and we give it the parameters. Because like we're figuring out like how strong is the guy pushing it and how much does the stack weigh and whatever. And that's how we decide how big of an animation it should be. And then we call this, right? And this sort of walks up this stack and like decreases the magnitude. And I haven't decided. So we basically do this same pattern here a few times, which is why it says copy pasta. The thing is, I feel like it comes out a little different. I mean, not just that we're calling a different function in here, but like you want to do something different maybe if it's flat or if it's not sometimes. And whatever. So some of these, so with the heft, here's the thing, right? What the heft is, like I said, is you're pushing a rock and you tilt it. But if you're going up a stack of stuff and you tilt them all the same way, the whole stack is going to go rrrt, and you're going to have 17 things. It's going to be like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but even worse, right? So what this thing actually does, it's like toggling the axis here. So it makes like a Jenga stack of stuff that tilts opposite ways, and it keeps them roughly in the same stack vertically. So it's manageable to have a big stack of stuff that you're pushing around in this puzzle game, and it still kind of animates, right? So that's the basics of what's going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an entity and supporteds for the lily stop. So I'm going to copy pasta this whole thing again. All right, so when we say initiate lily stop, all right, we're going to call this function down here, and we're going to call this, okay, so we're going to go on one entity. I'm gonna like the verb down here is the start of the function, so we're gonna call it that lily stop. It's weird because it's two words. Lily stop one entity. This is gonna be the target entity. Oh, right. So we passed a lily here before, because that's always the base of this. But because we're going up a stack, we want a general entity instead of a lily, right? All right, so instead of calling get direction vector every time, we're going to do this. We're going to call it here. This is it. So this is an enum, this direction thing, and that because that's what the lily system uses. But we're going to do this, and we're going to say lily stop entity and supporteds. This is all different parameters that we don't care about. Lily stop is not that flexible right now because it's not trying to mimic physics or whatever. Maybe we should have it bounce more if there's stuff on it or whatever, but for now it's just always going to be the same. So lily direction. So we're going to do that. So this entity in supporteds is going to be direction vector 3. All right. And this is going to be vector 3. Just so we don't, I mean, we could have passed an enum and done this. It just feels messy to me. All right. That's the only parameter, is what direction are we like stopping in? And then they're just going to all go in parallel, and we'll see how that feels. It's a very small movement, so Jengaing it and whatever, I don't know. maybe we could do that later. All right. So we're going to find the supported entities on the lily. I hope I can do that. Find out. So we don't have a magnitude factor. We're not doing any of that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to go lily stop. Oh, it's single entity. E direction. All right, this is single. And then for everything supported, you know what? It's literally just that. See, this is why you don't want to over generalize a lot of the time, because it's like, must return a value. Okay. 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 I'm returning this, but you know what? Let's not do it. We're not going to return this right now. Because when you do stuff, originally I was like, I'll return it so that you can do this and then you can inspect the struct or mess around with it. But when it's a whole stack of stuff, it's, what are you going to look at? It's a whole stack of stuff. All right. So Casey got me this keyboard for my birthday that I'm using now, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it's infinite looping is the answer. Remember when I said, I hope this works? Oh, God. I can't even Alt-Tab, guys. All right. Remember when I said, I hope I can do this? I think the problem here is... oh, wait. This is scrape. What am I doing? Hold on. Did I? Yeah, all right. I don't know how I got on scrape. So the problem is, I think this is also giving us the lily back. So we don't want to do that. Oh, shit. Also, there's two problems. Maybe it's giving us the lily back, but also, see, I said we want to search in our own position. But that's only if we're the initiator. Okay, hold on. First is false. We're going to go true here. All right, so target pos is e dot position. If not first, target pos.z plus equals 1. The lily is flat, so we search on the lily for the first object. Okay, so we get this target pos. Let's just say position, dude. Like, I'm very anti. This feels good to type on. So Casey got me this keyboard. It's very heavy. This happened, we were having this discussion because we were hanging out like a month ago or something. And I was like, I wonder if there's a keyboard where you're not touching plastic all day. So he frickin' made one. Like, the base of it is like, I don't know, it's like aluminum or something. And then it's all ceramic keycaps. And then he put like kind of heavy switches in it and stuff. I don't know, I have the box over here. Yeah, it's a Keychron Q3. There's a Bamboo keyboard too, yeah. But this one, it's heavy, dude. You could fucking deck a dude with this. The only problem is it's short because it doesn't have the numpad. I mean, that's not a problem. I like it short, but hey, ladies, it's better short. But like, it's all ceramic keycaps, and I'm getting used to it, and I really like it. But we'll see. Okay, so okay, third problem. I'm I'm passing E anyway. Like, hello. I mean, if you went to computer school, you recognize what we're doing here. This is just a recursive function that calls a base function for every iteration. Dude, I don't know what's going on. This computer is so fucking slow. Like, the compiler, everything I think runs slow on it. But did you see how long the compiler just took there? It took like 5 seconds. It's pretty inconsistent. Maybe sometimes we get the efficiency cores on the fucking Intel CPU and I have to figure out how to turn those off. I don't know. All right. Doink. Hey, look at that. See that? Doink. Doink. All right, let's give it something a little harder. We're going to put one of these, and then we're going to put another lily on top of that. It'll stick through because that's how it looks right now, but that's a separate problem. Like I said, video games. There we go. Look at that. All right, and then on top of that, we're going to put all this stuff. All right. Oh, well, you'll notice, see how it goes up onto the little thing and then drops down slightly? That's another animation that I did recently. The top two guys, they like scrape on and go chunk. And then the bottom guys are doing the lily bounce. It's almost like it's a video game, guys. Still feels like it should be staggered somehow. I mean, maybe, but this is a really small move, and it's going to be really rare to have a stack of stuff on this, so I'm not going to worry about it. There's plenty of other staggering that happens. You want to give me money for this almost video game? Someday you shall be able to. And that day is a lot closer today than today is to the start of development. I tell you what. Look at that, dude. That's been bothering me. The fact that like he didn't flip like that has been bothering me for fucking years. All right. The rapture is also closer to today. But is it closer to today than it is to the start of development of this game? That is very important information. I don't know the answer to that. Or then today is to the start of... You know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean. I don't know, man. All right. Do you guys want to see these levels that I posted on Twitter? Let's look at some of them live. These are pretty sweet. We might take a minute. Yeah, there we go. So this is pretty good. Oops. I'm messing around with the beams right now, so that they might be a little weird, but like I don't know why that didn't turn off. Oh, I don't know why they didn't turn off correctly. Okay. So if I just cheat for a second, so as not to spoil the level, you see the little room highlight goes from stage to stage, and we have a little railroad track down there going the whole length of the level. All right. What's another one? Is it that? Oh, it's no underscore. So this one's pretty cool. The beam is the weakest link right now. We still need to work on the visuals there, but... Oh, I'm cheating. I was like, why am I floating? Because I'm cheating. Like, this is cool. This is a simpler, you know, cliffside scenario. This is one of the ones we showed. Okay, that's something we have to look at. See how, like, it's kind of jittery when I push him? It's not supposed to be jittery. And I just freaking changed that code, so I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. Anyway, let's see. Oh, this is one of the ones I posted. Here's, didn't post this one, but can't post everything. So anyway, this is so what the game's looking like when you do the art. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. Anyway. So this part, that works pretty well. That's all I wanted to do was that little subtle like splook. I guess I should try to figure out now why are the skipping stones jittery? Are they always jittery? Is it only in certain circumstances? Let's put this over here. Put this guy over here. Set that up. And so that didn't look jittery at all. I don't know. Let's put this dude on there. That doesn't look jittery either. He's not wobbling like the stone for some reason. Oh, that time he does. Weird. Are we clearing that animation sometimes? It's a little skippy. Yeah, there's some kind of like the angle has a slight discontinuity. That's something I can work on later. Like you see that little snap between squares. The reason that's happening is because for gameplay purposes, the thing rotates exactly 90 degrees every skip. And like it's probably there's a little math error or else there's like one frame when it doesn't advance or something, right? So you get the same angle for 2 frames or something. That level of thing I'm waiting till later because, dude, this was way worse earlier this week. I'll tell you what. Circling animation is disconnected. Yeah. So here's the thing about that. So again, the thing is wobbling, right? But like, you don't want a whole stack of stuff to wobble because not only is that physically incorrect, like it would fall over, but it would not stay in the column. Like the thing you have to realize when I'm showing you this stuff is like these animations have to work in all kinds of different contexts. Like, you know, there could be a giant wall here, and then I skip the stuff next to the wall, and then the stuff has to like not go through the wall when it's wobbling, right? So we're kind of doing this thing right now. It doesn't look that good. Maybe things should wobble in opposite directions or something. But that's the kind of thing I'm going to work on later. Like for now, because I don't really have an idea what's better for that fits all these constraints. But for now, it's great because, again, I'm just making the game not feel dead. Anyway, at full frame rate, you notice that double frame or whatever it is more. Like someone was saying they hardly notice it here. Yeah, it's much subtler when it's going slower, but when it's faster, you just see that. You see that double frame. Looks weird with the Monstro. Yeah, no, I know. It's like I'm saying it's video games, right? So the objective is to have all these in some basic capacity. And then we can look at specific cases like that. Like, oh, if there's a Monstro on there, it looks weird. What do we do? And, you know, there's different ways of approaching it. Anyway, I have not reproduced the stutter, so I think my conclusion is maybe it's something about this level that's causing it. So what I also don't get is why are these guys turning so fucking fast? Like what's happening there? Are they supposed to turn that fast? I feel like the answer is no, but let's slow it down. That does not look stuttery, except again for that double frame, right? Maybe it only happens sometimes. Like that looks very stuttery, doesn't it? I mean, you guys also have Twitch compression, so that looks super stuttery, and it's not happening at slow speeds. So this is maybe something I'm gonna have to log or something. FPS seems lower. Let's see. Yeah, we're only getting 30 FPS. Oh, but it is debug build. Let's run release build on this level, right? I mean, I don't... All right, well, this is better. It's still not as high of a frame rate as I would like, but... Okay, so maybe it's only stuttery at low frame rates for some reason, because this looks fine. Yeah, this animation is weird because for gameplay reasons, like if you even just think about the skipping stone by itself, due to conservation of angular momentum, it would like keep rotating for a little bit as it slowed down. But we don't want it to do that for gameplay, and so I'm doing this weird wobble that doesn't rotate, it just sort of like sways around, right? And so, I don't know. You know, it's just the weird constraints of what we're trying to do propagating into the visuals. That's a thing that happens in games. But yeah, maybe maybe they should wobble in opposite directions every level that you go up, and maybe that would look better. I don't know. They're also like the same speed and magnitude, and we could turn it down or something. I don't know if that would work. Like as you go up. Could you fit the feet to the closest point on a sphere? I mean, you could definitely do IK and stuff. Again, that's a detail level that we're not doing at this time, but we may do later. 5K draw calls. Yeah, I mean, that seems like too many, doesn't it? How many entities are in this level? 900. So we must have a lot of like shadow casting light sources or something on here. Like the thing is it called point light? Yeah. We don't have any point lights? I'm really not sure what's causing all the draw calls then. I mean, you've got some for the shadow. Oh, it's probably just per entity, right? You have multiple draw calls because of the multiple materials. That's probably it. What are dispatches? Well, so there's sort of a command buffer. I mean, I'm assuming this is what this is. There's sort of a command buffer that we send to the GPU saying what to do. And, we're aggregating draw calls and other things into this command buffer. And then a dispatch says, go do this set of commands right now, which you would do either when you've given it all the commands that you can do right now, because that phase of rendering is done, or just when the command buffer fills up, or when you think, you think there's been enough stuff that it's worthwhile to kick it off right now while your CPU goes and does more things. Did I turn off my camera on purpose? No, I did not. Will this ship on Mac OS? I don't know. Oh, you know what? So what's going on is we have a game capture layer that I was doing for other reasons, and it just kicked in when I launched the game. So Nintendo Switch. I don't think this game could run very well on the current Switch. There's been teasing that there will be a Switch 2, right? I don't really know when that's supposed to appear. And we don't know what the hardware specs are. But we would consider targeting that. Here's the thing. We just went through a really rough development on Braid Anniversary where we did like 9 platforms. And it wasn't really worth it. Like, a lot of those platforms are dead in terms of people buying games. And it was a big strain on us to do all that work. And so maybe the correct strat here is the opposite, right? Maybe the correct strat is to focus on a small number of platforms again. I don't know. I mean, the idea had been, hey, when you simul launch on all these platforms, you make more money because more people buy it because the game's new, right? And that doesn't matter when the platforms are kind of dead. You try to offload anything to compute shaders. I mean, there's definitely stuff we do compute shaders for, yeah. Like particle simulation and stuff, for one. How did the Netflix thing turn out? That was great. We were very happy to do that. So Windows, I mean, for sure Windows, PS5 maybe, probably. Those are the 2 most likely platforms. And then after that, I don't know. It depends. Does Switch 2 come out? How hard of a port is it for us to do Switch 2 for this game, etc. Mac OS, that was how this conversation started. I mean, not that many people buy games on Mac, so it has to be lower priority. Now, that said, our compiler and all the libraries and stuff run on Mac OS, so that makes it more likely than it otherwise would be that we would do Mac OS. But we still would have to do the port, right? We would have to assess if that's worth it. Why would I target the current PlayStation and not Xbox? Is Xbox dead? Well, I don't know about generally, but if I take Braid Anniversary sales as, that's all developers can sort of do, is look at the numbers of like how do their games do and use that to target it. And we sold way, way more of Braid Anniversary on PlayStation than we did on Xbox. That's just like, if I were to go back again, I just wouldn't have done Xbox for that game. Does that mean Xbox is not a good console? No. Probably other games might, like, different consoles have different audiences and all this stuff, right? And so maybe other games are doing fine there. But Yeah, was not really worth doing Braid Anniversary for Xbox. We probably so the game overall um, made money, but that port probably didn't. The Xbox port probably didn't make money, and that's painful because it takes a lot of time and energy to do it, and we could spend that time and energy in other places. Is it on Game Pass? No. We asked them about it, and they just didn't answer our emails. Funny because it started on Xbox Live Arcade. I know. But, I mean, the truth is that was a really long time ago now, right? And it doesn't matter when it's that long ago, I guess. I think with the new MacBook generation, many more Macs are available. I'm not really. I mean, there's plenty of Macs out there. Like, that's not the problem. Lots of people in the world still use MacBooks, although MacBooks have declined in popularity just as phones are more ubiquitous, right? Or are higher power, let's say, because phones have been around for a long time now. But like people just don't buy that many games on them. That's just how it is. And so, that yeah, there are a lot of people who use MacBooks. That is indisputable. But yeah, I don't yeah, people are asking if this is going to get ported to macOS, and the answer is I don't know. We have to see. We have to see. Um, but like I said, uh, all the base code, like the compiler and all the modules, runs on macOS, so that's great. And the rendering is in Vulkan, or this it's not running Vulkan right now, but we have a Vulkan port for the engine. Um, so we would just have to make sure that works well for this game and runs on macOS and all. I don't know. It's something we'll look at when the time comes. When will I make my own OS? Dude, I have too many things happening. I can't make my own OS. I would like to. It'd be great. If I magically could clone myself several times, it would be awesome. I'm getting tired. Maintaining software on macOS is a nightmare. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. So, and this is true on iOS as well, I think. Um, like Apple just has a very, very different attitude about backward compatibility. Their attitude is we're going to make breaking changes to our operating system with relative frequency. And it's your job as a developer to re-release your program to like deal with those. And if you don't do that, then probably we'll take your game down because it's incompatible with too many things, right? Or you'll get bad reviews and whatever. So it's just hard to deal with that as a developer, right? Like, dude, there's games on Windows that I have on Steam from, 14 years ago that still run fine. And that's just not true on macOS or iOS. Writing software with macOS is great. I don't know. I hate Xcode. Um, we wouldn't really use it now for this game because the compiler is a command line program, so we wouldn't have to deal with Xcode to do a macOS release of this game, but you know, yeah, we need to do a better monster disappear effect sometime soon. Yeah, I have to end up using Xcode once in a while, and every time I do, I'm like, man, I use it as little as I have to in order to you know, get the thing done that I'm trying to do, and then I get off it. All right, I'm feeling really like it's bedtime for me, so I'm gonna leave it there. But we got a little bit of stuff done. You know what? Okay, we have a tradition that we do solitaire at the end of the stream, but I think we got to do some more Proverbs at the end, right? I think until we finish Proverbs, that's the new tradition. Oh, this computer's so slow. I'm going to have to get another new desktop because I just don't understand what's going on here. All right, so Lily stop nudge works recursively on stacks of stuff. Really, I should have Benny tested that because we did infinite loop it, but like, I'll do that tomorrow. If anyone has a problem, they can email me. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Proverbs and then go to bed. Why do all these say 7.6 player? Am I the only person who has gotten these achievements? Does 7.6 evenly divide 100? What happened to old desktop? I just swapped it out because it's like 5 years old or something, right? So I was like, well, time to do a new machine. And this machine is not making me happy. All right. All right, we got that. I don't know what to proverb down here, though. Did I set defender exclusions? Yes, that is the first thing I thought of. Now, maybe they're not working for some reason. I don't know, but what Casey suggested, so for stuff like the compiler, right, you run it and it only goes for a couple of seconds. So if it launches on a so-called efficiency core, it like doesn't run long enough to get migrated to a real core. And I don't know if there's a way to say don't fucking run this program on efficiency cores. I don't think there is, because Intel didn't want you to have control over your life. So I might go into the BIOS and like disable efficiency cores completely, aka dog shit cores. Five years old being better than brand new makes sense. I mean, I had hoped that 5 years would be long enough that it's still faster, but maybe not. Like, maybe that they're just hosed. This is one of the ones that supposedly will destroy itself. And I don't know if I did get a Windows update the other day, so maybe that installed the patch for that, but I'm not sure. I haven't like verified that I have the patch. That's that 6 right there. That's the 4. Oh wait, we don't know that. It could be that. I got overzealous. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. We are now being proverbial. I don't know where to go here. This seems hard. All this seems kind of hard. Is this a different song? Do they cycle in different songs as you play? That would be cool. Oh, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, got it. This also has 4. This game is begging to have a program to play it. Yeah, for sure. You need to add the exes specifically to the exclusion list as well as folders. Really? I used to do that, and I stopped doing it. Maybe I'll do that. That's kind of nuts, but the corner 5. This one? Ah, yes. 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 Nope, now we're back to the songs I recognize, so maybe I just forgot about that song. I don't know. All right. Cool, cool. let's change the channel. I don't want people showing up here thinking we're still programming. All right. Sorry, people who came here for we have programmed a small amount, and now we're proverbing. It's just how it goes sometimes. Whoops. That guy's touching that one. Sad. Raylib and CPP thoughts? I mean, if you want to use that to do things, you can do that, I think. I think that's my thoughts. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. I keep not counting its own thing. All right, so that's like that. Any thoughts on the election results? Fuck yeah. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. That's what I was missing. So it has to be this one plus one of these two for this 5. I don't know which. How are we to proverb now? What happens when you reach the end of this board? Then you win at life. What am I missing? Two in the middle. This one. Oh, this one. Yeah. That is definitely a thing I was missing. No question about that. Whoops. He's already got one. I was like, two. Nope. 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 Corner 2 is satisfied. Oh, you mean that? Yeah. Okay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? All right. The fox and the crane dined together. is a crane some kind of revenge bird in the Middle Ages? Like, I don't really know. That's the crane right there. Okay, what do we like the looks of? Do we do some of this? Do we do this? Do we go to bed? Do we just do some zero hunting? I don't really see good places to get started here. Ah, we got this. We got some pixels on the board. Hell yeah, brother. Oops. Overdid it. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta remember the threes. The threes are my buddies. Wait, oh, he's already got one. Dang it. Oh, he's already got two. Dude, I'm miscounting all over the place. Got that, though. Too tired to play, maybe. Maybe. Wait, what? Oh, 7. 7. Okay. I'll get it eventually. I mean, okay, it's not all 3 of these because that would kill this 3. So that has to be lit. And it's 2 of these. And if that's lit, that satisfies that 4. All right? Look at all this progress. So that means that's there. That's there. So this is 3. So we don't know which one's missing on that 6. Could have done that a while ago. Okay. Hey. Boom. Boom. That's cool. You don't do that too often. Five is satisfied below the 7s. I don't know where that is. Below the 7. Oh, that one. That one. Whoops. Whoopsie. Bottom corner with red 1, yellow 6 is also satisfied. Oh, yes. You are correct. Yeah, correct. Wait. Oh, that's 1 there. Dope. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously we can do stuff here because it's cut off from everything else. Oh, like that. For example, just to pick a little example, we could do that. Okay. One, two, three, four. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right. Whoops. Oh, you can control Z. Okay, what just happened? That's there. That's there. Okay, I just slipped. Okay. Wow, I felt like we were just about done, but we've got this whole shenanigan. That's a lot. We're gonna have to go faster. That's all I can say. I mean, this is little right here. How hard could it be? Not that hard, seemingly. Don't let the black dog get in between. I mean, I don't like to let the black dog get in between, I tell you what. Don't let the black dog get in between. This one looks little. Don't let the black dog get in between. Don't you let the black dog get in between. Oops. Wait. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There. I was jumping ahead in my brain. I don't like the way that song just cut off. What do we do here? 6, 3, 2. What do I do with this? Like at 50-50 YOLO. It's easy to erase because it's a 4x3. We just remember it's a 4x3. Right? So there's either a block here or here. Is there any way to actually figure it out? Three is satisfied. See, I thought there was one more block. All right. Sad. Sad that I can't even play video games. All right. Back down here. 5. Easy. 1, 2, 3. So this one has to have that. All right. We got some pixels. We got some pixels. Got it. Got him. Oh, three. I keep doing that. I was like, it's only got two. No, it has three. It has three. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. All right. Whoops. Wait, what? Oh, two. Ah! Yeah. No, we don't know that. That was me just clicking. No, we don't know that. There. Sure are getting somewhere. Two on the right. Oh. Yes. Easy clap. Oh, whoops. I didn't see this over here. I guess that just means that's all like that. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Carry the daylight out in baskets. Are you guys carrying the daylight out in baskets? All right, that is a good signal for me to go to bed. We could raid George. What's his channel? All right. He's making tiny grad cloud equals 1 fast. All right, we'll raid him. See y'all later on. He's got follower only chat, so sad. See you later.